To help me make this a better community for you, please take a survey that I have prepared. The link to the survey will be above in the video cards and also below in the description box. Thank you in advance. Should you find yourself having a bad guy at gunpoint during WROL and you've decided not to shoot him because he has surrendered, do you know what to do next with him? This video will give you another option so that you don't accidentally force yourself into becoming an unwanted executioner during SHTF, right after the channel intro. Remember, you are ultimately responsible for protecting yourself and for providing for yourself. Live your life with honor and integrity, and always be the wolf hunter. Don't be the sheep, and never be the wolf. Welcome to this community. I'm an avid prepper and oath keeper, and I'm certified to teach firearms and the use of deadly force through my state's police academy. If you want to learn true prepping skills instead of just seeing another gear review channel, and if you want to learn how to protect yourself and also how to keep yourself out of jail should you have to protect yourself, then please subscribe to this channel. Welcome to the Ethical Preparedness channel. I want to introduce to you a longtime prepping partner of mine. Name of his channel is ResponsiblePatriot. He's a good guy. Check his channel out if you get a chance. I'll put a link to it above in the cards and down in the description box too. Okay, for this video here, in this part of the video series, again, if you've not watched the other videos, I highly suggest that you go back and watch those. I will be putting links in the video cards above and links to the other videos in the series in the description box below. But again, all of these video series are dealing with once you've got somebody, you know, to set up the scenario for the video, SHTF has happened. You've found somebody on your bug out location, your prepper retreat location. You're by yourself. The rest of your prepper retreat group is someplace else. Maybe you guys have split up looking for something, whatever. But anyways, you found somebody on your property at your prepper retreat location. You've taken the guy at gunpoint. You for whatever reasons, you're not able to shoot him. Maybe it's not reached that point where you can shoot him, where you feel like you should legally shoot him. Maybe there is a little bit of law that's still left in the land. For whatever reason, this is just another tool for you to put in your tool belt, for you to train, practice, become fluid with. While I prefer to handcuff dangerous people, I prefer to handcuff them while they are on the ground. You're not always able to handcuff somebody while they are on the ground. Sometimes there's just not enough space. Maybe there's coffee tables in the way. Maybe you found this person in your chicken coop. Maybe you found him inside of your shed. But again, you found this person in a confined area where you're not going to have enough space to lay him out prone before taking him into custody, and you're going to have to take him into custody standing up. Now, some people will automatically say that they will just shoot anybody that they catch stealing from them during SHTF. But I'm a believer in having as many options as possible so that you can make the best decision as possible in critical situations. So anyways, this video is going to show you how to handcuff somebody, whether you're by yourself or working with a partner. And this can be done whether you're using handcuffs or zip ties or rope or whatever. And again, like I said in the last video, the more that you train on stuff like this, then the more fluid your actions will be during critical moments like confronting a bad guy during SHTF. Suspect, place your hands on top of your head. Do not move. Do you understand? Yes. Do not move unless I tell you to move. Do you understand? Yes. If you make any sudden movements, I will shoot you. Do you understand? Yes. Suspect, using your left foot and your left foot only. Take one step as far as you can using your left foot only. Further. 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 Look to your left. Suspect, place your hands behind your back. Outstretch your arms. Stretch your arms out. Straighten them out. Palms facing the sky. Stretch them out further. Look to your left. Do you understand? Yes. If you move, I will shoot you. Do you understand? Yes. Give me your left hand. Now what I like about this technique is that bad guys aren't used to being handcuffed like this. They're used to the simple turn around and put your hands behind your back style of handcuffing. So if this bad guy is trying to come up with a plan to attack me, then he's probably having to come up with a new plan each time I give him a command that he's not expecting. So by doing an unconventional technique like this, hopefully I can get him taken into custody before he actually completes a plan to assault me. So here I found the bad guy in the chicken coop, in the shed, whatever, but I found him. It's a little bit too enclosed of an area for me to have him, to force him down on the ground. So I've decided I am going to try to take him into custody standing up. One option is I could order him out at gunpoint into a more open area. That's just another option, but I like to plan for all scenarios if possible. So for whatever reason, I am not able to take this gentleman into custody on the ground. I'm going to have to do it standing up. So the first thing I'm going to do, again, bad guys will kill you using their hands. Whether they use a knife in their hand, a gun in their hand, or they strangle you to death with their hands, strangle you to death with their hands. It's their hands that's going to kill you the majority of the time. So we want to see those hands. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to order him to place his hands on top of his head. Suspect, place your hands on top of your head. Now, this is where most police officers, most anybody else would just come up and just handcuff the guy. To me, I've not put him at enough of a disadvantage to actually handcuff him yet. So what I'm going to tell him with very clear, concise voice commands is that he's going to take a step forward as far as he can using only his left leg. So I'm going to say, suspect, using only your left leg, take one step forward as far as you can. Do it now. Now, what he's going to do is he's going to take a step forward only as far as he feels comfortable. I don't want him to be comfortable. I want him to be uncomfortable. So I'm going to tell him further. Further, spread your legs further. Further. All right, when I start seeing that he's having trouble keeping balance, that's when I know that he's stretched pretty far before he's actually going to fall. Now at this point, I'm going to tell him to look to his left because I'm offset to his right. Suspect, look off to your left. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell him to place his hands behind his back. Place your hands behind your back. Now I'm giving him these commands one at a time because most bad guys aren't too bright. So they're not too smart. So if you give them too many commands, you're going to confuse them. Now what I want is I want his hands to be more outstretched with the palms facing. So I'm going to walk him step by step to get him where I want him to be. Bad guy, stretch your arms out. Place them behind your back. Stretch them out. Stretch them out. Place your palms facing the sky. Try to touch your palms to the sky. And straighten your arms out. All right. Now at this point, what I'm going to do, look to your left. Now at this point, what I'm going to do, I'm simply going to come up, placing my left foot by his right foot. And I'm going to come up, and at the same time, I'm going to grab up here by his elbow. And this hand, my fingers are going to end up in the palm of his hand right here. So when I come up, I'm going to take both of these at the same time. And all I want to see when I do this is I want to see his shoulder dip a little. Now this may not look like it hurts, but most people out there can definitely feel the pressure when you force their shoulder to dip down. Now I'm going to wait here for a second because if he's going to fight, this is when he's going to fight. And if he decides he's going to turn around and punch me or something, this is where I'm going to come up and get some kicks, collapse his back leg, retreat, shoot him, whatever I got to do. Again, if he's going to fight me, if his mind is racing and trying to decide if he's going to fight me or not, as soon as I touch him, that's when he's going to fight. So that's why I stop for a brief moment after making contact with him. I'm preparing for a counter assault if he begins to move, instead of focusing on getting him handcuffed. So I'm going to come up, trap, just enough to see his shoulder bend. Now I'm just going to keep with the wrist lock here. And I'm going to place the first cuff on. Now I'm going to have him give me his other hand. Give me the other hand. And I'm going to place the other cuff on. Good job. Now once I've cuffed him, And like I've said in my other videos, I'm going to search him thoroughly, and I'm going to search him for possible weapons or maybe even intel, depending on the situation. And once you've searched him, then you can do whatever is needed to be done with him, whether it's delivering him back to his family, or delivering him to whatever law enforcement may be left during SHTF, or whatever you and your prepper group has decided must be done. And also, I've seen many training videos that train how to shoot a bad guy, or how to hold him at gunpoint until police arrive. But I don't think I've ever seen a video that deals on how to take a bad guy as a prisoner during SHTF, or if no law enforcement is around. And I think it may be important to train on stuff like this. You don't want to risk feeling like you're forced to take someone's life who has surrendered because you didn't know what to do with them once they gave up. Again, ethically, I believe that you want all of your deadly use of force actions to be defensive and not be executions. This channel, please consider joining my Patreon video channel for only $1 a month to get access to videos before they're released to YouTube and other upcoming exclusive rewards available only to Patreon members. Doing this will help me make this a better community for you all. And also hit the like button and comment below with your thoughts, and hit the little bell notification button, and please also share this video. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to this channel, as I plan on making many more videos about prepping and self-defense. Anyways folks, if you made it this far, hey, thank you very much for watching, and I pray that you have a good night.